After 4 consecutive pre-season friendly victories, disappointing to lose today here at Inver Park.
Well, yeah, what we would say is that it's more about the performance, and we said that with our other 4 wins that we'd had pre-season, and there was no doubt about that today. The same thing occurs. We're looking at the performance as opposed to the scoreline. The scoreline will be important over the next few weeks when we play, and that's the main thing that we're worried about. However, today I thought mixed in terms of our performance, I must say. I thought some bits were good, some bits not probably as good as what they have been and what we've seen during pre-season. But look, we're getting ready and making sure we get the minutes in the right players and getting ready for next week, and we'll be ready for that.
And as far as the starting lineup is concerned, it was a very strong one today. Obviously, the new signings weren't in that, but based on what we saw taking to the pitch, does that give us some idea of who you will be starting with next week against Linfield?
Yeah, yes and no. It was important to have a look at a few things today as well, being only 1 week. We had a couple of players coming back from injury, so we needed to see where they were at. Some did well, some not so well as well, so whether they'll be ready to start next week or not. But it gave us a little bit of a look to have a few things. And what I would say, against a very good side, probably the best team that we've played pre-season so far in terms of the performance. I thought Larne were excellent today. So yeah, I think it gave us a lot to look at today and give us some food for thought and to make some changes for next week.
And in the last day, we have announced 2 new signings. This is our first opportunity as club media to talk to you about Josh Pask and Josh Daniels.
Yeah, no, we're really pleased to get them in the building. They've obviously come in quite late compared to we are pre-season. This is our 5th week of pre-season. They've only just come in. Josh had his first session with us yesterday and played a little bit of game time today. Josh Pask, I think, has done 3 sessions and then played half an hour today as well. So, yeah, look, we're really pleased to have those 2 in the building. There's some Football League experience in there. They both come from good pedigrees, and I think both young, hungry and at the right age that want to progress and move on. I think it's a good statement from TNS where we want to go and what we want to push to, and those 2 will definitely make not just the squad better, but the starting lineup better.
And as far as next week is concerned, are we likely to see them involved, or do we have to wait and see?
Yeah, possibly. Look, we've got another game this week as well, I think it's a behind closed doors friendly, but we'll have a look at them in that game and then see where they are for the following week. But yeah, no, look, we got to understand that they have come in a little bit later on, and we need to make sure that we keep them in the right physical condition to be able to handle the games and handle the physicality of the Champions League that we're going into.
It was a friendly. You did make a number of changes in the second half. We often like to refer to the younger players, and Jake Canavan came on and featured for much of the second period.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's no doubt about it. Jake Canavan's pushing for a start at the minute. He's a very good technical player. He came on strong last season. He's one that is only coming in the building really full time now. Is his first full season. He had a little slight hand injury during the pre-season, which was unfortunate for him just as we come back from Portugal. And I thought in the game against Cliftonville on the weekend, he was arguably in the top 3 players, if not the best player. So yeah, look, he's pushing for a start at the moment. He come on today and did okay, but a lot more potential with him to push forward, and it's really good to see those younger ones coming through.
And less than a week to go until we do kick off the season proper. Do you still have thoughts and ideas that perhaps you want to implement over the next 6 days or so before we play Linfield?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we'll bring in our tactical work a lot more now to suit the game of the opposition that we're playing against. We've done a lot of research on them, and we feel like we know their game. They've got definitely a lot of strengths. They're a very, very good side. I don't think you can win the league as many times as they have and been successful as they have if you haven't. But also there's weaknesses there that we feel we can exploit too. So I think it'll be a very even game, a very tight game. And I think against 2 good teams, and we're certainly looking forward to it. I'm sure they are well, and we want to make sure we try and get through that and push on as far as we can.